Point 1. Morning breathing ritual. Oxygenating your body and mind in just 3 minutes. Every morning when I wake up, before the world rushes in, before the phone rings, before breakfast or even coffee, I give myself a gift that costs nothing and takes only 3 minutes. Deep, intentional breathing. Now, you might think, breathing. Don't we do that all the time? Yes, we breathe unconsciously all day long. But here's the truth. Most seniors breathe shallowly, pulling air just into the chest. This starves the body of oxygen, leaves us sluggish, and makes our hearts and lungs work harder. But when you practice deep breathing for just 3 minutes every morning, you flip a switch inside your body. You tell it, wake up, recharge, and energize. Here's how I do it. I sit comfortably, close my eyes, and inhale deeply through my nose for 4 seconds, feeling my lungs expand. I hold that breath for 4 seconds, letting oxygen saturate my cells. Then I exhale slowly through my mouth for 6 seconds, releasing tension, stress, and yesterday's worries. I repeat this cycle for just 3 minutes, maybe 10 deep breaths. That's it, and yet, the effects are profound. The first time I tried it, I noticed my heart rate slowing, my mind calming, and a gentle energy spreading through my chest and arms. After a few weeks of doing it daily, something remarkable happened. I felt more awake throughout the day, less tired in the afternoons, and more focused during conversations. It was as if my brain fog lifted, and I was truly present again. Science explains this beautifully. Deep breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, lowering stress hormones like cortisol. It improves oxygen delivery to the muscles, which means my legs feel stronger when I stand, and my steps feel lighter when I walk. For someone in their 80s, that's not just nice, it's life-changing. Oxygen is fuel. Without it, every organ, every cell, every thought slows down. With it, you feel alive again. Now here's a thought. Many seniors spend money chasing energy through pills, coffee, or sugar. But the most powerful energizer is free and built right into your body. Just 3 minutes of breathing each day is enough to reset your system, improve your circulation, sharpen your memory, and reduce anxiety. I'll tell you a little story. A friend of mine, also in his 80s, complained constantly of feeling exhausted. I taught him this 3-minute breathing ritual, and within 2 weeks he called me and said, "I don't know what kind of medicine you gave me, but I feel 20 years younger." He laughed when I reminded him it wasn't medicine at all. It was his own lungs, his own body, finally working the way it was meant to. So, if you want to feel 50 again, even when you're 80, start here. 3 minutes, every morning. No excuses. Oxygen is life, and when you learn to harness it, you reclaim your energy, your clarity, and your strength. Point 2. The 3-minute mobility flow, awakening your joints and muscles for the day. After I finish my breathing, I move into my second habit, a 3-minute mobility flow. Not a workout, not a strenuous exercise, just simple, gentle movements to wake up my joints, lubricate my muscles, and remind my body that it is still capable of motion, grace, and strength. You see, the biggest trap of aging isn't age itself, it's stillness. The less we move, the more our bodies stiffen, weaken, and shrink into themselves. Joints lock up, muscles atrophy, balance disappears. But if you dedicate 3 minutes every day to intentional movement, you tell your body, don't shut down yet. Stay alive, stay open, stay strong. Here's what my flow looks like. I start by rolling my shoulders gently backward and forward, 10 times each. This loosens the tension that builds overnight and improves posture. Then, I stretch my arms overhead, reaching as high as I can, and then out to the sides, opening my chest. This keeps my spine tall and my lungs open. I rotate my ankles, 10 circles each direction, to keep blood flowing to my legs and prevent stiffness. Finally, I do a gentle sit to stand motion from my chair, maybe 5 times, to remind my legs that they still hold my independence. In just 3 minutes, my body feels different. My joints feel oiled, my muscles feel awake, and my balance feels steadier. It's as if my body whispers back, "Thank you for not forgetting me." Science agrees. Studies show that seniors who perform even light mobility movements daily have better balance, lower risk of falls, and stronger walking speed than those who stay still. These 3 minutes are not just physical, they're protective. They prevent the downward spiral, where weakness leads to fear of moving. Fear of moving leads to stillness, and stillness leads to dependency. Let me tell you a story. A woman I know, age 79, used to avoid going out because she feared falling. Her knees hurt, her balance was poor, and she spent most days sitting. I suggested she start with this 3-minute flow each morning. At first, it seemed too small to matter. But within a month, her confidence grew. She noticed she could stand longer in the kitchen, walk steadier to the garden, and even dance slowly with her husband again. That 3 minutes each morning gave her back her independence. And here's the best part, 3 minutes is short enough that there's no excuse. You don't need a gym, fancy equipment, or even special clothes. You just need a chair, a little space, and the will to remind your body that you still care for it. So, don't underestimate the power of small, consistent action. It's not about how long you move, it's about how often. 3 minutes a day may sound small, but over a year, it's over 18 hours of movement that your joints and muscles wouldn't otherwise get. And that, my friend, is the difference between feeling fragile and feeling 50. Point 3. Gratitude journaling. The 3-minute mental reset that keeps you young inside. Now, the third habit may surprise you because it's not physical at all. It's mental, emotional, spiritual, even. It's the practice of 3 minutes of gratitude journaling every day. At 84, I can tell you the greatest thief of energy isn't weak muscles or old bones. It's a heavy heart weighed down by regret, worrying, or loneliness. Negative emotions drain us faster than disease. But when you choose to fill your mind with gratitude, your energy transforms. It's as if your soul recharges, your heart opens, and your entire outlook on life shifts toward joy instead of despair. Here's my simple habit. Every morning, after breathing and mobility, I sit with a notebook and write down 3 things I'm grateful for. It could be as small as the sunshine through my window, the taste of warm tea, or the laughter of a grandchild. Sometimes it's bigger, like the blessing of waking up another day, or the memory of a loved one who shaped my life. Writing it down matters. Thoughts are fleeting, but when you put gratitude on paper, it becomes real, permanent, and powerful. Why is this important for energy and longevity? Because gratitude reduces stress, lowers blood pressure, and improves sleep. Seniors who practice daily gratitude have stronger immune systems, less depression, and longer lifespans. Think about that. Just 3 minutes of positive focus each day could literally add years to your life. I'll share a story. There's a gentleman in my community, age 88, who struggled with loneliness after his wife passed away. He was bitter, withdrawn, and tired all the time. I suggested he try gratitude journaling. Reluctantly, he began. At first, he could only write 1 thing a day, sometimes repeating the same one, but slowly, his eyes opened again. He started noticing small blessings, the kindness of a neighbor, the beauty of the sky, the taste of ripe fruit. Within months, his mood lifted, his energy returned, and he once again smiled easily. Gratitude didn't change his circumstances, it changed his spirit. And here's the truth, your spirit and your energy are inseparable. A young heart makes the body feel young. At 84, I don't just feel 50 because of breathing and movement. I feel 50 because I choose joy, because I train my heart to see blessings instead of burdens. So, give yourself this gift, 3 minutes, a pen, and a piece of paper. No matter how dark the world feels, you can always find something to be grateful for. And that gratitude will lift you, energize you, and remind you that life, even in old age, is still beautiful.